museum will be closing at the end of 2019. The building in DC that houses it was acquired by Johns Hopkins University for $372.5 million. The museum has dedicated itself to informing and educating Americans about the freedom of press and journalism around the world. The highlight of the concourse level of the museum is the Berlin Wall Gallery, one of the most anticipated exhibits in the museum. The Berlin Wall Gallery's purpose is to tell the gripping story of how news and information helped destroy a restrictive and oppressive society. In the heart of the gallery, 8 3-ton and 12-foot tall concrete sections of the original Berlin Wall are featured. Following World War II, Berlin was divided into 4 sectors, each governed by France, Britain, America, and the Soviet Union. On August 31, 1961, Communist East Germany sealed the border around the democratic West Berlin with over 100 miles of fortifications and concrete barriers, which are now known as the Berlin Wall. Guards in the 300 watchtowers were ordered to shoot anyone attempting to cross, and that side of the wall was painted white to make more people visible. In total, 5,000 East Berliners made it across the wall, 4,000 failed and were arrested, and 200 were killed. Each displayed section is filled with colorful paint and graffiti on one of its sides, the west side, while the east side is completely untouched. But they still could not halt the spread of information from west to east. The power of the press was a great threat to the communists. Behind the remnants of the wall, a looming 3-story guard watchtower stands in the middle of a room. It was from Checkpoint Charlie, Berlin's famous east-west crossing. There was a death strip, or Todesstreifen as the Germans called it, adjacent to the Berlin Wall, which had anti-tank barriers and was patrolled by guard dogs and searchlights at night. One of the Berlin Wall's most infamous incidents happened on August 17, 1962, when an 18-year-old Peter Fechter was shot by East German border guards when attempting to climb the wall. He fell back onto the East German side, but was in plain view of hundreds of West Berliners. He received no medical attention from East Germany, and West German police attempted to throw him bandages, but it was out of reach, and Peter bled to death an hour later. Peter's killers were eventually found guilty of manslaughter due to the mass media coverage. After standing for 28 years, the Berlin Wall finally tumbled on November 9, 1989. Thousands of citizens from both sides climbed onto the wall, crushing the symbol of division at the center of Europe.